And kick this off. Okay, hello. Okay, so today I thought it would be awesome. So I'm going to go over some announcements first. If you guys haven't popped over the team page, I did go live earlier today to kind of talk about some things that have just been on my mind and like what I see, like kind of like year-end goals for our teams, and then obviously like talking with all of you guys. I know I got to talk to Jessica and Tia and Jess on the retreat about their year-end goals, but if you guys haven't like popped into my inbox and said like, Jenna, this is my year-end goal, please do that. I seriously want to meet you wherever you are in this business. Maybe it's hitting Success Club and helping 3 people every single month by the end of the year. Maybe it is, which I'm going to talk a little bit about NLC because we will be doing kind of a push for that. But even if it's like, hey, Jenna, I want to make X amount of money by Christmas. Hey, let's chat, let's talk. There are so many ways to earn commission, and also kind of ramping up for the new year for the changes in volume. I am here to help every single one of you. So please, like, my inbox is always open. Like, pop into my inbox, tell me, say hi. I'd love to hear from you. But I today went in our team page and talked a little bit about top team year-end goal. And I'm sure a lot of you are like, what is that? How do I help? Because I know I've been getting questions from you guys already, which I love. Like, doing this would seriously like I really look at top team as a team effort. And I always say, like, any goals that team shine strong specifically, you know, like there are so many ways to our team to work towards top team. It can come from rank, it can come from team builder, it can come from success starters, which is you guys hitting Success Club. It comes from you guys hitting Success Club too. So there are lots of ways we make top team happen. And I really believe when we are being top team, when we are our teams are growing, we are all winning, we are all earning more volume, we are all earning more income. Like, it all kind of like comes together. And that's why I think our team is the best. Like, I know we deserve it. I know we deserve a top spot. Like, we are right now 40. I know going up, even if we're in top 25, like, I know we can do it because I have the team. We have the team, and now it's just a matter of you guys getting to the end of the year and crushing your goals. So many ways can it work, you know, but another big goal that I do have for you guys is getting to NLC. And we talked a lot about NLC this past weekend. So I kind of want to go over that. I kind of want to go over the details of it. And then together, like, if this is your goal to get to NLC, let's chat and have a one-on-one conversation, because it definitely takes looking at your points. It takes looking at volume. It takes looking at your rank and seeing what you need in order to hit team builder. So, but by you guys hitting team builder, we earn as a team 20 points going towards top team. And I still have not got the numbers, but I know even if 5 of you hit that, I believe we will be closer to top team. And that's why I'm like, this is possible. Now it's just a matter of like, let's figure out what it takes. Like, if that's your goal, let's figure out what it takes and work together to get there. We are going to have a team push called See You in Vegas. Okay, so new leader happens in Las Vegas. I have the dates. Let me get the dates so that I have it for you guys. Camera. I believe it's February 20. Hold on, let me look. I was looking at my thing. Okay. It is February 23rd through the 25th. It is held at the Virgin Hotels in Las Vegas. And if you guys remember watching me in February, I actually attended the event while Darcy had earned her trip there was Darcy, there was Brandy, there were several ladies on our team that earned that trip last year. Beachbody, basically, if you have the elite points, they will cover your hotel for the weekend. The only expense to you is going to be your flight to get there. And basically it is a weekend put on by Beachbody. So think of it as a mini leadership, just like the one I was at in Arizona. Body will pretty much put this on for you guys. You will get training. So just like Summit, it's very similar to Summit, but a very smaller experience where you guys get to hear from top leaders in the company. And my favorite part was getting to hear from leaders who just went elite the first time in their business. So literally emerging leaders you get to hear from about where they are in their business, what they're doing, what's working. It's seriously like a weekend. You get to meet other coaches who are not only on our team, but on the entire network, and get to meet with them that are at your level. So it's cool to like, that's where you start to develop friendships out. Yes, I love our team, but it's cool to like meet other people outside of our own team. You will get, there's parties, you get to work out with the super trainers. Last year, Darcy and some of the girls got to actually go up on stage and work out with the super trainers, which was really freaking cool. And it's a room full of everybody working out with whoever the new trainer is that month that has like some type of program or super block. But it's an amazing event to be able to recruit to and talk about. And it's credibility. You know, anytime I've gone to these trips, they see me doing big things in this business. People on social media watch and see you go to these things. They don't know what rank you are. They don't know how much you make. Like, they just see you doing these big things in your business, and they're like, oh, she's like killing it in her business. Like, I need to know more about what she's doing because I see her going to all these events. So it really does create credibility. Just like we say, when you get shouted out as diamond or your next rank, like, it is all credibility getting to your face out there and seeing you are doing big things in this business. So I want to see all of you guys in Vegas. So if that is your goal, like, please let me know. And I'm going to be working with you guys to help figure out exactly what you need in order to get to new leader. Okay. What else? And I believe Jess and Natasha are also setting up a chat, so you guys can utilize that as well. I obviously am going to be having our own team chat because I want our team coming together to push for top teams. So I will always utilize, it's going to be a smaller, obviously more intimate group where I personally like, and I will be in there helping and mentoring you guys. So please use my chat. And we can work together to make sure you guys get to that goal. Okay, do you guys have any questions about new leader? And I am going to look through my notes and see if I covered everything that I wanted to about that.
Hey, Jenna, what's the qualifications again to get there?
Yeah. So to get there, it's either 1-star diamond or team builder. So 1-star diamond would be you getting to diamond and then advancing also someone else to diamond. So 1-star and holding for 6 weeks. That's typically how a lot of people, that's how it used to be in the past, was to just get to 1-star. I got to new leader by my husband went diamond, and I went 1-star that year. So that's how Darcy got to new leader, by hitting 1-star and holding it for 6 weeks. But this year they have decided to open it up to team builder. So team builder, the qualifications are 25 elite points, which we can talk about, which come from you hitting Success Club or your volume or your coaches hitting Success Club. You have to have a certain amount of volume on your weak leg, and then you just need to advance 1 emerald, which would happen organically through hitting diamond. And there's one more qualifications. I believe it's holding diamond for 6 weeks, which would happen. Yeah. So.
And we have until the end of the year to hit that, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget what the cutoff is, but pretty much like this would be the goal we're working towards the end of the year. Yes. Yes. So I want to help a lot of you get there and get to NLC and get there. And so message me and we can oh, is it usually the end of November? Okay. Well, I think for quals, correct. But since I was going to have to actually look because, I believe yes, if someone wanted to go 1-star and hold it, oh yeah, you have to be, because I believe a team builder, I mean, goes through the end of the year. So I would be curious to look at that a little bit more, but I believe the nice thing is like, you don't want to wait till December to hold. So the sooner you hit it, the better anyway. So, because holding like quals in December is no fun. So yeah. Okay. Anything else? Okay. So we can move on to, let me double check. I wrote some notes and make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. So I wanted to talk about Success Club because I thought it's almost the end of the month. I wanted to give you guys some of my top tips on hitting Success Club and help you guys with anything that you're working on, or if something isn't working, like please speak up. I'll kind of share some things that would be like, if I had to hit Success Club by this week, the things that I would be doing, some of my top tips around hitting Success Club. And the reason obviously is let's get Success Club. Oh, Darcy found it. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, so I think because you have to at least, it's okay. We will look into the rules a little bit better, but okay, let's go back to the Success Club. But this is the last, I mean, it is October 20, Monday, September, or October 23rd. We have 1 week left in the month, which means I want you guys to all lock in Success Club. When I started making Success Club, yay, Alicia. When I started making Success Club my non-negotiable, it was when my business started taking off. Again, we want you to be profitable in this business. That is always my goal. Success Club is 3 people every single month, or it is helping someone get started with a product. You guys all know you guys can earn Success Club points through volume as well. But Success Club is where we are helping people get started. We are seeing profit in our business. And when I started holding Success Club every single month, I had this new level of commitment to like growing my business. And I don't know if you guys know this, but at Summit, which is our annual, a lot of you who, if you guys watched, we all came together for our annual coaching event. That this is an event that everybody can come to. It happened last June in San Antonio. And there is a recognition piece called Success Starters or Success Club All Stars. So yes, there's Success Starters. There's also called something called Success Club All Stars. What that means is Success Club 12 months consecutive. And those people get a lot of perks for being a Success Club All-Star. Number 1 is you get a medal at Summit. Number 2, you get seating at Summit, like row or like front row. Like they have a whole section of like seating that is for elite partners, premier, so like the different tiers, but they also have a spot for, yes, thank you, Darcy, floor seating, which is pretty freaking cool. You know, all of us sit in the back bleachers and like the nosebleeds, where you get floor seating, where you get to walk out, have a special place for you to get to sit. Also a lot of the trips that we go on, so Summit, and also Success Club trip, you get first dibs on certain things. So you get to register first. You just get a lot of perks that I always forget is a really big deal, especially when it comes to these trips of getting to get the workouts first, getting floor seating. Like it is pretty freaking cool. And too, like now I'm at a place in my business where it's like, I have this like, you know, that's why we call it this, we have the 60 month, they also recognize like 60 months of success, or I think it's like 100, the 100 Club, where you start accumulating these months of hitting Success Club, and it's like, you don't want to miss it. So now that's where I'm in my business. Like, it's like Success Club no matter what, but I want you guys to get to that place where you guys are hitting Success Club every single month, no matter what. And that is your mentality. And when I have that mentality, things happen because I am so determined to do it. I always want to fill my groups full of new people. You know, I always say, like, when I feel my group is kind of feeling dead or like people aren't participating, I always think like, I need to get new people in it. I need to get fresh blood. I need someone that's excited about their journey for my own sake to get excited about my next club, my next fit club. So, you know, getting new people in the door is just creating more income for yourself, but also like it's an exciting thing. Okay, so non-negotiable success club, but let's talk about like what should you be doing this week in order to hit success club or helping your 3 clients this month. My biggest piece of advice, number 1, is, do you have a deadline? And I'd be curious if you guys want to drop in the chat, like, when is your guys' challenge group starting? Your next group in November, because it's October. Is that not insane? So if you have a date, like having a deadline, I always say, like, when someone offers me something and I know I have all the time in the world to sign up, like if I don't have a specific deadline and saying like, hey, last call, hey, next Monday we're getting started, you got to join, it gives them that urgency to want to sign up sooner. You know, letting them know, especially if you're having conversations with people, like I would be following up with everybody this week, everyone that you've talked to, and said like, hey, my next group is starting on this date. You have to come, you know, like you have to come join us. It takes a week to get your package. So I started, oh, good. Awesome. Darcy. Sorry. I get distracted by the chat. You know, if deadlines are important, creating urgency is important. Something else that I would always do too, is I would create a list. And actually, I don't know, do you guys remember my board of like my little stickies that had like people's names that signed up with me? You guys, they were all like, people were like, how do I get my name up on that board? Or like, I swear that board ever works. I need to pull my board back out and do that again. But when people see their name up on the board and like see that they're getting called out, you don't have to have a board to like show, but I used to make a Canva template where I would have like, hey, I'm taking 10 women this next month to get started with me. Fill in some of your current clients and say, hey, I only have 3 spots left. Like, come join. And then when they join and get their name and shout it out, like, it is exciting. Yes. Success Club is sorry, it's 3 people. And so for every challenge pack or total solution package that is sold, that's 2 points. So it would technically be 3 people, which would be, it's technically 5, but we always, most of the time, everyone hits Success Club 6, but it is technically Success Club 5. So creating urgency or creating FOMO by figuring out, like, showing people on your stories, like what you're doing or that they're missing out, basically. Another thing that I like doing is if I have recipes that a recipe guide that I'm going to give my clients, or if I've started the group and the group's open, to skim the group and kind of like give them FOMO of a little behind the scenes look at what the group's going to look like. You know, maybe you have your welcome post, or maybe you have some of your prep week posts going, saying like, hey, we're talking about jumping, or I'm just throwing something out there. We're talking about meal planning today. You know, look, and showing my live video of going live in my group and talking about meal planning, you know, like, look, you have to join. You're missing out on learning how to meal plan. I'm giving all of my top tips. And also anything that you're doing in your group, go talk about it in your stories every day. You know, it should be today. Today I'm holding everyone accountable to drop their meal plans, and we're all doing meal plans together this week. So always like find a way to, you know, and maybe share a couple tips on what you're doing that day to meal plan, and say like, hey, I went live in my group. These are the tips that I gave them. You need to join. Some way of figuring out a way to create FOMO of what is going on in your group and why they need to join. If you have not posted a transformation recently, go do it and share your story. And this is something that we talked about on the retreat this past weekend, was your core story. What is your story? Why did you join? Why did you need these groups? And, you know, I always like to say, okay, yes, this is my story, but like, and this is how I felt, but like, was there something specific that made me make that commitment to getting started on my journey. And my core story is always, I'll never forget walking into a Target dressing room, and I was trying on jeans for the very first, like I was literally I was postpartum. I was finally like, okay, I need to get myself some new jeans. And I would go into the store. I picked up, I think it was like a size 6 or 7. Like, okay, I'm not a size 4 anymore, but maybe like a 6. Like I was just guessing. I picked up that size 6 or 7 pair of jeans. I went and tried them on, and they would not go up around my thighs. And I remember being like, I have, growing up, never had weight issues, never had to worry about that. And like going back and realizing that I had to go pick up a size 9 jean was like mortifying. And that was that moment where I was like, I have to do something. I have to take action. I need to find a solution that's going to hold me accountable. And that's when I started like looking into health and fitness and like trying to do something to change my habits. So it's like, what was your story? Because I am telling you, like, someone is going to relate to that. Someone can say, that is me. Maybe they just went to go try to find jeans for winter. Maybe they just ordered some on Amazon or wherever online, and they got them and realized, wow, like that's me too. Like that's going to pull someone in. So like, what is your core story in sharing that?
I'm gonna go right there.
I was going to add that.
Oh, yes, please.
I was just going to add, like, that's literally how I got like my first probably 15 people to join, was just saying that exact story pretty much. And
Your
posting
core
it
story
with,
too?
it was American Eagle. And it was, yeah. Well, because I was always curvy. So I was always like a size 12. And then when I gained weight, I was like pushing out, like I was pushing to where I couldn't buy jeans there anymore. And so that was like my big, like, I may not be able to buy my jeans here anymore.
Yeah.
And like, that was my big, like, wake up call.
Well, I think,
But,
and I think that's a lot of women's, because I mean, how often do we wear yoga pants? And yoga pants can stretch, but like jeans can't. So like next fall, and like that's what everybody's doing right now. They're probably going out. Like I'm even thinking I need to go get some new jeans. And that can be a very similar core story. I think Tasha has that exact same core story.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
So,
then
like,
also also going, I was going to add about your last, tip, of share about what you're doing in the groups. That is how I got one of the gals to sign up with me this month. Was I did a nutrition month. And so kind of like what Jess did with her mindset makeover back in the day. And so I was doing like weekly videos and posting them. And one of them like was talking about, like, have you ever said like, I'm going to start on Monday, or I'll just do better tomorrow, or, and then you like overindulge, and then, or you just keep pushing it off. And so in one of my stories, I said, hey, if you're in my accountability group, I just posted a video that talks about starting, pushing things off until Monday, so go check it out if you're in my group. And if that's something that, also speaks to you, but you're not in my group, but want to learn more about it, slide the bar type of thing. And that's how I got one of my people to sign up this month, was just saying, I posted this in my group, go check it out. And then she's like, hold up, where do I find this video? And so yeah,
was it mindset?
Yes. Yeah, it was centered around mindset.
Well, and that's why I think too, it's so important that your groups are related to something that you need in your life. I know, Alicia, yours, hi. I know, nutrition is what you struggled with, and to be mindset, the mindset piece of, yes, you probably had a little bit of an idea of what to be following, but you truly needed, that work behind the food and behind the emotions and behind the struggles of that. And that's why I think I have done a lot of nutrition recently, because I know people need that. I know that I needed that too. So, doing some type of nutrition challenge is not a bad idea. But finding, something that you can speak to, that a story you can tell, or a moment that you can tell, that you have like drew the line in the sand and said, I have to do something. And that was the moment where you're like, I don't care what it costs, please help. Because seriously, for people to want to feel good, they're willing, it's not the cost, they're willing to pay anything. Like, people would kill to feel amazing. People would kill to lose the weight, to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds. But you have to share that thing that they need in order to say, like, I'm going to sign up with you today. So I love that. Does anybody else have any, or do you have anything else that you want to share?
Oh, no, I was just gonna go in like just the cost thing. I just went and did a 5K run, and Orange Theory was there. Like, they had a booth, and there's one of the gals that she signed up with me, but she also does Orange Theory, and but her try it down. But one of her, things is, she's like, I don't even know why I do Orange Theory, because she's like, she says she pays $179 a month to do Orange Theory. And she's like, it's $179 a year for Body. But she says she's like, obviously one of the main things is, she's like, I have to show up. She's like, I can start doing a workout at home and then just say, like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. She's like, but if I'm in a class, I can't just leave. And she doesn't have kids, or, so it's like, she's like, I have the time, I have this, stuff to go. And so she said, but she's like, it's not the money. She's like, it's, she's like, if anybody ever tells you that $179 a year is too much, she's like, that's just silly.
Crazy.
It's the best deal you're gonna find for workouts and stuff, but it is, like, I know for me, like, for a long time I was like, oh, it's too expensive, people won't want to. People pay a lot more and they don't even go to the gym.
Well, and we even have the $99 option, give it a try.
Yep.
Yes, I know that seems expensive to us, because we're like, why would you? But like, give it a try for a month, $99. And from there, I've had a couple people sign up with the $99. So I agree. It's never cost. It's, they're not ready, or they don't see the value in it quite yet. So, or maybe they're gym goers, because some people are, and that is totally fine. I know people who love Peloton. It's like, I get it. We all have our things. And I've been feeling like nutrition has been working really well for me, I will say personally, and I know Alicia, you just shared that as well, because I do believe there are a lot of things nowadays that people like. Maybe they like going to the gym, maybe they like their Peloton, and that's okay too, but I want to have a way to still support them somehow, and I don't think anything nutrition is out there, and we have that solution. So I do usually do to just the 2B Mindset package. That's like $99. They can get the entire nutrition kit and get them set up with 2B Mindset. I still let them join my group because I know my group can support them, and hopefully maybe they'll see like, oh wow, like these workouts are really cool too, because they're getting FOMO from the workouts. So there's always the nutrition piece too. So
I was gonna ask about the new monthly membership.
Yes.
Does that have that is to be like, it has like the basic nutrition plan, like it is just your normal Body membership, right?
So correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes. I still wish there was some type of supplement. So like, I like the $99 option, because I like getting people started on a supplement. I think $35 is a great option for someone that's like, absolutely not, no supplements. I can't, or they can't, I know a lot of people who just can't do some of the supplements. But I just wish that 35 was a little bit more with, it was like almost a discounted amount to do, just like the $99 option. Yes, Darcy. And I think this is what Holly Hilliard did, is add Energize to it so that it's 50 PV. Again, I think that's a great option. So, but what does that come to with, so again, it's going to still come to more than the $35. Oh, okay, 84. See, 84, get them started on Energize. I just think like getting them in the door with a product is always important because it gets them starting on something. That way too, it makes sense to get the preferred membership. It gets them the discount and $84, bam. Is that with preferred membership? Well, I guess they'd have to pay the $15.95 with the preferred membership.
I was just about to say, do we have them do a preferred membership
Again,
then
like,
if it's
I
just
love-
the Energize?
I love the $99, but it's like, I wish there were other supplements and it wasn't just, but again, this is the solution to that, I guess. So that's my thoughts on that. Yeah. Yeah. The 30, I would do the 35 alone if someone was like, absolutely, I can't afford $99. Like they have all, but again, they're not going to get my Fit Club probably because they don't have the nutrition. Well, I guess they would have the nutrition plan. I just don't think my personal opinion, you guys, is our time is valuable and $35 is not much commission. It's not much PV and you're going to be spending a lot of time with them to barely get paid is my opinion on that. So weigh your time and your income. So, and they're not active in the downline, correct. So it's an option if someone just wants to get started, but I don't know if I have not been leading with the $35. So that's.
So I just sent a Canva, like just something that I just made up of the, like just a couple package options in our chat. And it has the 35, but now you've got me thinking maybe I don't even want to give that as an option. I don't know. I have had a couple people who just want nutrition, like they don't want the workouts, they don't want, the supplements, and maybe I'll save that for them because $35 is the cheapest you're going to get the nutrition
plan.
plan.
What I would do, Alicia, is say, do you want $99 forever? Like give them the two options. So that way then they can look at 99 and be like, oh wow, 35 as a steal. I mean, obviously it's monthly, but like at least they have those options.
Because if you do the $99 2B package, that gets you a year membership.
I mean, I think you have it forever. I think it's like technically a program that you just unlock and I think you have 2B forever once you buy it.
Perfect. And just no workouts.
Just no workouts.
It's just 2B.
Yep.
Okay.
But at least I know, because in the 35 they have the workouts. So.
And I was kind of hoping that would be like, kind of like this is going to be your cheapest nutrition package. You'll see the workout videos, but if you don't want to use them, that's fine. And then cross my fingers that they try one out.
Or they get like I know I have a bunch of girls doing MBF right now, I believe. Right, Bobby? Are you doing that one? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are doing MBF right now. It's like it gives me FOMO, like everybody, and everybody's like I love when you guys use the MBF track, like the trackers from Beachbody. Like it's just like I'm jealous. So I personally, yeah. So does anybody else have anything that's working for them or something that they're excited about or something else you want to share? Like, I just love seeing you guys. Seriously, being in Florida was amazing, but I'm like, I want my girls there. I want you guys there and I want our team being together. And it is crazy like how well we got to know each other over just a few days. I mean, between drinking by a hot tub, going to the beach, waking up, working out together. It's like insane how much and like some girls, Tia, Jessica, and Jess, and then one more girl, was it Teresa that was in your guys' room? It seriously felt like a big sorority. Like that, and like late nights of like talking in your beds, probably like, I just felt like we really bonded this past weekend. And it's like, I want that for our team. So I am going to be working on putting together trip details of a retreat of our own. I have not yet figured it all out to share, but I just want you guys to know, like, I want to see all you guys. Like, I want our own little mini summer retreat, and I'm gonna make it happen. But
where does everybody live? Tia, Jessica. Let's see, Bobby, you're in Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm North Carolina.
Okay. I lived in South Carolina for a year in Spartanburg.
Okay, cool. Not too far.
We're in Connecticut.
Okay.
So crazy.
I'm in Wisconsin, if you can hear me.
Yeah.
One of our newest teammates. So excited to have you here.
Yeah.
I'm in Oregon. I don't know. I don't think I said that. But yeah. So we're all over.
Mhm. And then we've got some girls in Hawaii that are not on. It's cool. It is cool to like come together
So is the retreat going to be there? Yeah.
in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Um,
It's going to have
maybe.
to be longer than like 4 days, though. Just saying.
I know. Oh, that would be amazing. But yeah,
I know Arizona's pretty nice. Can never go
I-
wrong with
you
Arizona.
know, it seriously is a good, also like, well, I was gonna say, I guess it's not really halfway, but like it is a good, I feel like, I don't know, I'll have to see. I definitely want to get an idea of like ticket prices too, to make sure it's like not super expensive for anyone, but
So no holiday weekends.
yes, no holiday weekends, no
Mhm.
spring break.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I need to think it out. I need to like look and see what's best on the calendar. I also don't want to wait too long after like year end, because you know, if we hit a lead or if we hit top team, guys, I want to go celebrate. Like, I don't want to wait like 4
Win.
months to, like,
It's win.
I know, I don't want to wait 4 months to like celebrate. So we will figure it out. So yeah. So also coming down the pipeline, I don't know if you guys heard, but did you guys watch the thing from Jess and Natasha when they went live in the team page? Did they talk about a team-wide group at all? Okay, so I'm going to share here, because while we're talking about challenge groups, hear me out. Okay, so back in the day, something that was really successful, was anybody around for MBF? Like, do you guys remember Muscle Burns Fat? And we had a big team-wide challenge group. Like, I'm talking Jess and the entire downline. It was during 2020. Alicia, when did you join? Did you join in 2021? 2022? You've been around forever.
What is that for me? I've been coaching for the summer was a year. So
Okay.
a year, not quite a year and a half.
Okay. So back
yeah,
in
what does that put me at?
2020, it was back in COVID, and like everybody came together to do, so like even Jess. And so we put on this big wide team-wide group where all the leaders would like either host a weekly Zoom call, we would do Zoom workouts, and like it was so cool to like see each other working out and like see what we're eating. Like, you know, I now, when I help women get started in this, I have encouraged all of you guys to go off and do your own team's things. Don't get me wrong. I think it is incredible for you guys to take ownership of your own groups, to fill your own group, to make it your own, to run, you know, Alicia's got nutrition challenges going on. But I also realize like we are all working in these little silos and doing a lot of work for our own groups. You know, I was telling Tasha over the weekend, I was like, yeah, like I feel like I put together these incredible challenge groups, which is great. But then I see Tasha doing like a habit challenge, and I'm like, I want to do that. So I go and create everything she has just done. And it's like, are we just all recreating I mean, think of it also, Alicia, you know, you wanting to do the mindset. I mean, how cool would it have been to be in Jess's mindset group? And, you know, we all.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm thinking about doing another one in January and do even more. Like I was doing more of like once a week like videos of like kind of mindset shifts, and that really pertain to mindset and nutrition. But in January, I want to push for my January group to be like more of what Jess did, of like daily videos, daily topics. So I've got a lot like that I want to do for January. But exactly, yeah, if Jess technically already did it all, I'm kind of just pulling ideas from a lot of different people.
Yep, exactly. And we were like, So, I mean, the goal would not to be obviously like my thought is, so what they were going to do is like, I'm still planning on keeping my group, but we're going to test it out for 1 month. So this is going to be technically like a VIP, or anyone new that I get signed up, they technically get to be a part of this group. And we're going to test it out for a month where we come back together. We have live videos where they get to hear from Jess, Natasha, Joy's going to like provide nutrition. So apparently I have something assigned to me. They have not quite yet said it. Ashley's going to be running Saturday Zooms, getting Zoom going again. I feel like that has dropped complete, which I don't get on. And I'm very guilty of that. Ever since surgery, I haven't been on, and I admit, like, I miss it. I would need to get back on, even if I'm just doing stretching. But you know, bringing back the team, and Jess and I, it's so funny. Like, I was like, we need to bring back the fun. I feel like we're all kind of being sucked and worked a lot right now. I want to bring back the fun and like come together to do things. And I don't know exactly what that looks like quite yet. And again, I know like Darcy and Alicia, you guys have probably worked really hard to develop your own clients and create your incredible groups. I've even thought maybe it's our team that comes back together to just do one. Again, I would love feedback from you guys, because I want to make this, I don't want to make just any quick decision, because to have to redo this and then tell clients one thing and then another thing, like, I don't want that to happen. You know, I want you guys to feel like it's your group just as much as it's my group or Jess's group. So whatever we decide, I do think our clients getting to hear from Jess and Natasha is valuable, but I also know we can create that too, you know? So I don't know, like, please, if you guys want to share or your thoughts on that, like, please speak up so that I can help make a decision for the team. I don't know. I know, I think the only like negative side to running a team wide is that, I mean, it's hard to see my own clients' faces, you know, especially if, and I think Jess even thought, well, maybe Natasha needs to go run hers and Jess would run hers, and like we could be a part of Jess's because we're her downline, where Natasha. So I think actually that is the thought, because I do believe like a group of if Jess and Natasha are hitting Success Club 100 every month, that's like 1,000, or what is, I don't know, do the math on that. That's 200 each, like it becomes a group of 1,000 or whatever. So I think it would be just Jess that we would be actually under, or her group. But I have considered just us doing our own and coming back together, where each of us leaders get to take a video. And, you know, if we had a group every month that we cleared out and it was only paying customers and bring the best content, I'm talking like true accountability. I even have the idea of branding it. So I got this idea from you, Bobby, actually. You posted a transformation the other day and it clicked on me. So you guys all know First Forum, right? Mm-hmm. They are branded. Like, think about it, like 75 Hard, you think of First Forum. I don't know if you guys all know First Forum. The creator actually created the program 75 Hard. Like 75 Hard is a branded program. But anyways, Bobby shared her transformation and she had it in a First Forum template. Did you get that template somewhere?
So when I did 75 Day Hard, I actually started tracking my macros at first.
Okay.
Just to see if maybe 2B Mindset was not working for me. And I just needed to see, I wasn't eating enough food. So counting my macros at first really made me realize, okay.
Help you identify, yes.
It helped me identify. And I don't count my macros anymore. I do more of the 2B, but I liked taking your progress pictures and the fact that when you weigh yourself, it has a graph. So it told me, like, when I started 75 Hard on July 1st, I was 178 pounds. And then like today, I go in and weigh myself daily. I'm 153 pounds today. And so I like that it's branded and that it shows you the graph. And I was like, I want to go into Body and log it, but I don't have anything that shows me that.
Yep. And
So-
but how cool if we created our own? Like I
It's
was
so
like,
fun.
because even like, I mean, a typical challenger does not use like graphics all day like we do. What if we had a template that they would put their before and after, and like they could share that? And I mean, they could share it on social media. Like I would just love to have a brand where we
Mhm.
talk about it. Like, yes, we'll have challenges, but like just the other day came up with the Fit Club. And I'm like, what if everybody was like, what is this the Fit Club you're talking like? And it like have a pretty logo that like you just talk about and you share, and like we share when our challengers share things, like that logo keeps popping up, and it's like bam, like they know of us because of that brand, and they're like, what is this? So I don't know, just some thoughts that are coming through my mind of like, how can we continue to make our groups better? How can we take the load off of ourselves of feeling like we're always recreating the wheel? Because I feel like that's what we're all doing right now. Don't get me wrong, I really believe that's how I became a better business owner. That's how I started seeing more success in my business, is because I took ownership of my own group and I led it and I wanted it to be good. So I like that aspect of any of you guys coming in here and teaching you how to run your own groups. But I will say, you know, it is a lot of work. And what if the focus was less creating our groups and more of just like working on the other side of it, is inviting content, putting more time into our actual Instagram to like get people to it. So anyways, these are just thoughts. So I haven't like made any decision quite yet of what I'm going to do. You guys can totally do whatever, but, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts of what your thoughts were on like a team-wide group again. Again, I don't think I would close my group. I probably would like give this a test run and then give it a month, see if I even enjoy it, and then make decisions in the new year of like my own group, because I would love to do some revamp in the new year. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Yeah, so I told Jess the same thing. I was like, I want it organized. This is not something where it's like I'm spending more time chatting about this. Like that's a waste of all of our time. It's sitting in a team chat, like trying to all figure out what day and last minute decisions. I was like, I would want to know like weekly, like I would almost want the whole month planned where, okay, Jenna, every Wednesday you're going to go in there and talk about how much protein everybody should be drinking or should be eating in order to like build muscle or something. Jess is gonna come in every Monday and do Monday mindset. Yeah, we would have like a specific set, and then Ashley is gonna be doing, I don't know if Ashley, again, like I don't know if all these people have made the commitment to join yet, but like Ashley would be doing Zoom Saturdays, and we would all do dress up. Each Saturday would be a different, you know, color or whatever, and we would bring back Zoom Saturdays. So I don't know, just some thoughts. Those are my thoughts. And I also too, like, I don't know about you guys, but like when I know it's a freaking good, like how cool would it be to have like all these people seeing transformations? Like that is what makes it, is these groups, is seeing people see success. Bobby, I can't tell you how motivating it's been for my own girls to see your success, and like they watch you every single day sharing it, and like, you know, your weight going down or your weekly win, or, you know, even just like you're sharing these like mindset tips that you have with this. It is so inspiring. Like it makes the group, like, I want to go in and see what Bobby is doing every single day. So, you know, like having more women doing that, it's like, I want to see more of that. And I want to see us coming in there and sharing our transformations and our goals and what we're working towards and our success. So I just want to make whatever I do like so exciting that I like would hate to miss something in that group. Or my girls, like I hear a lot lately, like, oh, I don't have time to post the group. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you don't go check the group to go see what other people are doing or what other people are eating. It's like, okay, well, obviously there's not enough value in my group that I need to make things more valuable. So, yeah, I don't know. Those are my thoughts. And if there's anything you guys like have seen in the past with challenge groups, like please tell me, because right now we are really trying to figure out, okay, what is going to make a killer group that we're all going to want to invite to, that we're all excited for? Like, is there something we've done in the past that like I know Katie was talking, so another one of the leaders on Jess's team was talking about doing like, she does Red Wednesday. So Red Friday. So every Friday, everybody wears red in the group. So like, you know, like how cool would it be if we had like a color one day? I think, oh, Darcy does Pink Wednesdays. So it's like, let's all wear pink on Wednesdays and like everybody's sharing their pink. Like, I think that would be fun. We also want to bring back prizes where people, you know, who show up to the group where, you know, we would be contributing. So yes, we would be able to do bigger prizes. Obviously, I can't afford a bunch of Stanleys, but maybe as a group, we could afford like a Stanley giveaway every so often, or a Brewmates giveaway, a sweatshirt giveaway. Maybe we could even have branded sweatshirts, you know, I mean, how cool would that be? So I don't know, just some ideas we're putting together. So all right, do you guys have any other questions? Won't keep you guys any longer. Yeah, I get excited when it's all of us coming together, you know? I mean, so that's the question of the day. Is Jess gonna be like, are we all going to come together where it's Jess and her PS, so we would be considered part of her downline? Or is it going to be us where Bobby takes a day, Darcy takes a day, Elite, like we creating our own VIP group? Again, I still, whatever we decide, I will not let go of my community because I'm not ready to let go of it because it would just be for people who want to be a part of this other VIP group. So that's my thought, to test it out first before I say, okay, wait, because if it doesn't work and I don't like it and I feel like I don't have my say or my face, I don't want. That's the problem, is when you get too many cooks in the kitchen, it becomes too much. So I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on like doing it with Jess and her team? Or do you guys care? I don't know.
I mean, I think it would be great just to see how Jess does it and whatnot, but I kind of feel like it would be a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
Because there's probably going to be a ton of people.
Yeah. And that's my fear too.
Same.
I was gonna kind of say the same thing of like I love Jess's like I would love for my girls to like hear. Why do I keep getting the thumbs up on my thing? I don't know. But I would love for like to get, you know, all of Jess's mindset, like pick me ups. Like I know she's gotten me through a lot, so I'd love for my girls to hear it too. But again, it's just like, I'm with you. When there's too many cooks in the kitchen, like it's rough. So it's almost like I don't want to put this on Jess of like, hey Jess, can you run this group and my girls be in it, or can my girls be in your group? But I almost feel like it has to be like a couple people are kind of like in charge type of thing.
Yes, and I think it would be Jess that would like figure it all out. To say, I think, and I believe she's already like started saying this person, this person, this person, this person. The other thing I always think about too, because I think, okay, well, it's going to be too big of a group, but I also think like I've joined Facebook groups and I don't ever look at a number and say, oh, I don't want to be a part of this because I'm not going to be seen. Like, have you got, I mean, really think about it. Like, yes, we ourselves think that because I mean, I feel like I might get lost and my girls might not see me, you know, but like, I don't think I've ever, like, I actually just joined a bunch of, so my son has found out he is dyslexic. So I've joined all of these Facebook groups and I love them because I literally have searched and there's information back to 2013. Well, lots of years back. And I'm like, how freaking cool is this that I have a group that I can search and I can look up everything that was ever talked about that's like curriculum for fifth graders with kids that are dyslexic. And I have found all of these posts that I am literally like binging. And it's like, I don't think of a group of 1,000 people too big. I think, wow, that's a lot of information that I now get and a lot of recipes that I could get or a lot of ideas or transformations or motivations from people sharing and doing something, you know? So I had that thought this weekend too. So I think it just comes down to, I personally would love to create a system that I still check in with my people and know that I am there for them. Yes, it's going to be my responsibility to show up in the group, that I'm there seeing my face. You know, I'm just going to have to work extra hard because, yeah, a big group, I'm going to go to the bottom of the list pretty quickly. But wow, my people could benefit from seeing a lot of incredible women that they don't usually get to see. It's the same girls posting in my group often.
I mean, we could
I love
try
my
it and just
girls,
see
don't
how
get
it
me
works.
wrong. I love the girls that show up every day, but I want to see more faces. I don't know. It's hard. Darcy. I just decided to run my last 60 days with Brandy, so teaming up with one person is nice. I agree. I mean, having people to do it with is like what I did when I worked full time. I seriously don't know what I would have done with that other person if it wasn't for both of us helping out. So that's what I have. So do you guys like team calls too? I don't know. I know I did a post too. I know a lot of you guys want to learn about more content. I would love to do that next Monday. If you guys want me to talk about like how I plan my content. Have you guys heard of ChatGPT? It's gold. It's an AI. It's a, what is it? What's an AI? What does that stand for? I always bomb this. You can ask it's anything. It's like your live Google. Thank you. Artificial intelligence. I have literally created a whole challenge group guide or challenge group from ChatGPT, but I've been using it to create content. I've been using it to create newsletters and challenge group information and business stuff. I can show you guys it. I also want to show you guys my templates and how we really talked about. I'm going to give you guys a pre-assignment for next Monday because I'm going to have you guys do exactly what Jess and Natasha had us do this weekend. So you guys can come to the call prepared with a few items that you guys can work off of to help with content. Yay! Yes, it is. I make it my own, but yes, it'll come up with verbiage like Google pretty much. And you're like, okay, that's not what I would say. So you obviously changed it up a little bit, but I'm going to break down how I create content and give it to you guys and everything. And also I'm starting to create a team Google Drive. So I will share that with you guys as well. So yeah. And you guys, anything please, any ideas for challenge groups, send to me because we're talking about this and I want to give input as much as I can. So if there's anything you guys love or would love to see, please let me know so I can pass on. But I'll let you guys go and please come to me about your goals too, and we can work together to figure that out as well. So yay, I just love seeing you guys. I'm I need more interaction with you guys, and I want you guys to know each other so that when we go to retreats, we all know each other. So all right, you guys, have an amazing night and we will chat later, okay? Bye.